Imagine walking into a store and seeing two identical white t-shirts placed side by side. Same material, same factory, same purpose, but one costs $10 while the other costs $500. Logic says demand should drop as price rises. Yet the expense of one sells faster. This contradiction reveals something powerful about human psychology and how status reshapes financial decisions. People line up overnight to buy the overpriced version, treating scarcity like value itself. Drop the price dramatically, and interest disappears. The product hasn't changed, only the perception. This strange behavior shows that financial decisions are rarely rational. Instead, they are influenced by social signaling, identity, and the desire to belong to a perceived higher status group. This idea is called the Veblen paradox, where higher prices increase desirability instead of reducing it. I'm Benny, and I explore the hidden psychology behind money decisions that shape our financial future. Understanding why people chase expensive signals helps reveal how modern markets manipulate perception and why many fall into spending patterns that work against them. Today we'll uncover why humans use consumption to display status, how luxury branding turns insecurity into profit, and why appearing wealthy often delays real wealth creation, ironically. The path toward financial freedom often starts by rejecting visible status signals and focusing instead on quiet, long-term financial strength. In 1899, economist Thorstein Veblen observed that traditional economic theory failed to explain elite behavior. Economists assumed people bought items for utility. But Veblen noticed individuals purchasing goods primarily to signal social position. This insight reshaped how we understand consumer behavior, revealing that price can function as communication rather than cost. Veblen introduced the concept of conspicuous consumption, spending designed to be seen. Expensive items become signals of abundance, demonstrating the ability to waste resources without consequence. In social hierarchies, visible inefficiency can become proof of success, transforming luxury from practicality into a language of social positioning. A luxury watch that performs no better than a basic digital model still attracts buyers because its value lies in perception. The purpose shifts from function to symbolism. Owning such an item sends a message of exclusivity and financial strength, turning products into social badges rather than tools. In normal markets, high prices reduce demand. In status-driven markets, price itself becomes the feature. Expensive goods create barriers that define exclusivity. Lowering the price removes the signal, making the item less desirable for those seeking distinction. If luxury items suddenly became cheap and widely accessible, their appeal among status-focused buyers would collapse. Scarcity and high cost maintain social separation, allowing ownership to signal belonging to a specific group. The real value lies in who cannot access it. This creates an inverted demand curve where rising prices increase interest. Each price increase reinforces exclusivity, attracting buyers who interpret cost as proof of prestige over time. Perception drives value more than production or function. The real danger emerges when aspiring individuals imitate elite consumption patterns. True elites often spend surplus wealth, but others stretch finances to appear successful. This behavior creates pressure to maintain appearances, leading to financial instability despite outward signs of prosperity. Known as pecuniary emulation, this process pushes people to copy visible symbols of wealth. Expensive cars, branded clothing, and high-end gadgets become tools for signaling identity. The desire to match perceived success can override rational budgeting decisions. As money shifts toward depreciating purchases, long-term investment opportunities shrink. Instead of acquiring assets that compound over time, individuals accumulate liabilities that lose value. The pursuit of status quietly erodes the foundation required for financial independence. Human attraction to status signals has deep evolutionary roots. Historically, visible displays of strength or abundance increase social standing and survival chances. Modern luxury consumption mimics these ancient behaviors, turning expensive goods into symbolic displays of fitness within modern society. Brands amplify this instinct through artificial scarcity, exclusive drops, and long waiting lists. Limited availability triggers urgency and reinforces perceived value. The harder something is to obtain, the more meaningful ownership feels. Even when functional differences remain minimal, status signals constantly evolve. Once a luxury item becomes common, high-status individuals shift toward subtler forms of exclusivity. Trends move upward, leaving followers chasing a target that continuously changes, making a race impossible to win. This cycle creates an endless loop where people spend more just to maintain the same perceived level of status. As expectations rise, satisfaction decreases, pushing individuals toward further consumption while distancing them from long-term financial security and stability. Attempting to look wealthy often prevents becoming wealthy. Overspending reduces investment capacity, slowing compounding growth. Financial stress increases while real assets fail to accumulate, creating a gap between appearance and reality. Breaking free means redefining status itself. Real power today lies in flexibility, independence, and time ownership rather than visible luxury. Financial freedom offers choices that material signals cannot provide, shifting focus from external validation to internal security. True wealth is frequently invisible. Someone living modestly with strong investments may possess far more financial strength than someone displaying luxury through debt. Balance sheets reveal reality better than outward symbols. Next time you feel drawn to something simply because it's expensive, pause and question the motive. Awareness transforms spending decisions into strategic choices. If this perspective changed how you view money, subscribe to Benny for more insights on breaking financial myths and building lasting wealth.